Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be painting a fire and I'm working on a 9x12 canvas. I primed it once with acrylic gesso. The colors we're going to be using today are a few neons. I've got neon yellow warm and neon red. Using a little bit of black, bright aqua green turquoise, and some phthalo blue. To begin the painting, I'm going to be using my turquoise first and a large flat brush. This one's a number 12. I'm going to get just a little bit of water on my brush. I'm just going to apply the horizon just below halfway down the canvas. Pick up a little bit more water. Take a little bit more turquoise and some of my phthalo blue now. And blend it into the turquoise and bring it up towards the top portion of the canvas. Okay, I'll work my way up. Then I'm going to take the rest of my blue and some more turquoise. And work my way down. Okay, the next color I'm going to take is black, and I'm not washing my brush off. I'm going to start right on here at the bottom of the canvas. Work my way up. And then I'll take a little bit of turquoise with that black, whatever's left with my blue, and go right along the top. The next thing I'm going to do is take a toothbrush, get it really wet, and take some white. Okay, and then I'm just going to create some flickers of light, embers from the fire, as well as some stars in the sky. So you want to turn your brush over like this, place your thumb here, and pull and flick with this finger. I'll just do a few like that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take a number 4 flat brush and black, and we're just going to create, I'm going to have the fire just off to this side a little bit here, and just create some lines overlapping. This is just for the wood and maybe some stones around our campfire here. So if you want the fire to feel more like it's in the foreground, then you're going to make the logs a little bit bigger, okay? And your stones. Alright guys, the next 3 colors we're going to be using for the fire are titanium white, neon yellow warm, and neon red. So I'm going to start with my white. And I'm going to pick up white first and then a little bit of that neon yellow. So I'm just going to start coming in and adding a little bit of hot coals. And then I'm going to start to come up, push, wiggle, twist. I'll do that again. Push, wiggle, twist. It can help to have a little bit of water on your brush too, to give you that transparent effect of the smoke and the flames. And just go inside. And I want to create all these little wiggles. Take a little bit of red with the yellow. Now, there's a few brushes that you could use for this. Filbert, liner, round. Take a little bit more red here and add some over here. And then I like the color that it makes, this red, when it goes over top of the blue. So let me get a little bit of a purple color. So I'm just going to purposely add a little bit of that red, just scumble around the fire. And remember, from all this light, we'd have some of it casting down here. A little bit of white. Okay, now I'm going to come over top and add the next layer of logs. Use a round brush now. Take the white, yellow, and red. Do a highlight on these rocks here. And I'm going to switch over and demonstrate how you can make flames with the Rake fan brush. So I'm going to take that white with those colors, red, yellow. I'm going to start right here. And with a little bit of white now. I'm just going to dab put a little bit more black there. Okay, still using this Rake fan brush. I'm just going to scoop up a little bit of red and decide wherever I might need to add a little bit more color. Okay, now with my flat brush again, it's my number 4 here. I'm going to take some black, a little bit of red, a little bit of that yellow. I'm going to add a little cabin here in the distance. So a square, and then here we've got one side with a roof, and then we'll have the other side right there and cut across. I take my yellow, red with a little bit of black. Just add a few little dabs here for the windows. A little bit more of the black. Just going to bring this roof up higher. Okay, then I'll add a chimney right about there. With a clean brush, I'm going to take just a little bit of white and start the corner of my brush and wiggle. Then I'll take a little dab of my neon yellow and white, again just with a little corner of my brush. I'm going to have to try that again. I'm going to switch over to my liner brush, be easier for me to control. So just add some lines there. And then I'll add a highlight right here. I'm just going to do these little dabs little dots and dabs. It'll really give it that feel of a log cabin. I think goes along with the theme of this painting. I think it would be kind of cute to have a few little trees there in the distance as well. It's really going to help to give this painting perspective. So for my trees, I'm going to use the smallest Filbert brush that I have, which I think is a 1, and just pick up a little bit of black with a bit of water, and I'm just going to pull and flick, and then create some taps, side to side, little taps for some trees. Add a little bit around here as well. Add more to the rocks here. Okay, I'm going to take my red. I'm going to create some little wiggles to make it look like the wood has those hot cracks in them. Just going to add finishing touches with a little bit of my light blue violet. And finally finish it off. A little bit more of my yellow. Okay, I'm going to call this one done. This was fun to paint, share with you. Hope you enjoyed it. Paint along, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Have a wonderful day. Bye, everybody.